that's right. Yeah, MDB 2006 $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. He says, "I will be positive in one regard. Keontra Smith played a bell of a game. Move Al Blades back to corner." Yeah, we appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for the support. And he did play a good game.
Oh no, wait, it was Keontra that had the pick before the half, not Cam. Sorry, Cam had the other one. But yeah, Keontra had the pick. I think he had a few tackles for losses. I really like Keontra at linebacker, and I think that having played safety in high school and in the early part of college really helps with his coverage as a linebacker. And he's also just not scared to hit. And sure, he's a little smaller, but he's got some. He has decent speed on him. So yeah,
he did. Really he played it. He played a good game.
No, yeah, he did. 100%.
Yeah, and MDB. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for the support. So what were you saying before that, Slim?
Well, I was just saying the miscues like he was talking about is exactly what I said 5 minutes ago. That's the kind of stuff that you can expect from a first-year head coach, first-year coordinators, and that's the kind of stuff that will get cleaned up week to week. Now, as far as Mallory, I can't really take his lunch money too much. I mean, because Mallory did have 120, 130 yards. I'd have to look it up. I mean, Mallory had a hell of a day.
Yeah, he played pretty tight, I thought.
Let's see. Willie Mallory had 8 receptions for 115 yards.
There was really 2 plays. Well, really just one. It was the drop, and then there was the 4th down we failed to convert, where he kind of just didn't really fight to get into the end zone. He was kind of just letting himself be pushed around, and TVD just kind of threw it away.
Well, I mean, TVD was also throwing off his back foot on that. He had somebody right in his grill.
Yeah. I'm not blaming that on TVD. I'm just saying, it's kind of what happened.
That's why that one went kind of errant.
Yeah. Everything Diesel. He asked, where the hell has Colby Young been?
Oh yeah, man. Got Colby Young at the end of the game with the touchdown, fighting for the ball, with the 2 big catches he made before that. He played really well. He needs to be one of the featured receivers on this game. And Brashard Smith. Brashard Smith had some really good catches too and was able to make some moves.
Yeah, that was nice. And hey, James Hennessy, thanks again for another $2 super chat. He says his biggest takeaway is MTSU loss did not cause a snowball. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully this wasn't that little bit of a snowball starting to go. But I thought we rebounded well. I mean, after that loss, I was, I'm really disappointed we didn't win this game. But at least they didn't go out there looking broken. So, we got to have something positive to take away.
Well, this is another game like Texas. This is another game like Texas A&M where the offense outgained the other offense again.
Right.
And just little mistakes cost us. But that's the good thing about little mistakes is they can be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I'm trying to do looking at the stats here. I just brought them up. So it looks like, do you have the total yards there, Slim?
Right here, I've got North Carolina at a total of 470 yards of offense. Miami with a total of 539 yards of offense.
Yeah, I guess we just have to learn to score more touchdowns than that other team.
Yeah. Get out. Well, I mean, those two 4th downs inside the 5-yard line, what Miami Central was talking about, is exactly it. But those kind of things, like I said, with an offensive line that we know is not great, it's pretty good, but it's not great. I don't even know if I'm going to say pretty good. It's better than average. I'll say that. Their offensive line is better than average with all 5 of their starters, and they lost 2 of them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're better than pretty average. But
we lost you for a minute there.
You're down to your center.
Yeah, he's in a sketch spot.
Yep. Yeah, you're going through a bad spot. We'll come back. Hey, Wilkie's in here laughing at us. Thanks, Wilkie, for stopping in.
Well, that's okay. He's a West Virginia fan. We've been laughing at West Virginia forever.
Right. Oh, dang. Hey, we got MDB 2006 with another $4.99 super chat. He says, last one. Well, it doesn't have to be the last one. You can keep them coming if you want to. Last one. Why is Thad not used on short yardage? It just doesn't make sense. What do you think about that, Slim?
MDB, I agree with you 1,005%. That's actually something me and Traveling Fools were talking about before the game. Especially in those short yardage situations, and especially when you know you're having trouble with your offensive line. Why are you going to run Parrish, who's 190 pounds, when you've got Thad Franklin, who's 240?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either, but I don't
understand it. I get their trust in Parrish. I really do. Parrish has played well this year. I don't understand their trust in Knighton so far this year. And now he has some problems with fumbling the ball, but it seems exacerbated because Knighton has so few carries. Because Knighton just has not played very much this year. And I think that may be part of the problem on why the fumbles are seeming a little worse this year.
Right. He hasn't, he's coughed it up quite a few times. And he hasn't been in that much. I mean, hell, he was out for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many fumbles he has this year, but it seems like it's at least one a game, isn't it?
I think it's just 2, but they were at very, very bad positions, and that makes the problem seem worse than it probably really is.
Right.
But like I said, too, with so few carries, it's hard for him to get a rhythm going or get anything going close to what he had last year. And that can also contribute to fumbling the ball more.
Yeah, and exactly. MDB makes a good point. He's like, that, I guess he's speaking about that, I'm sure, that, he could literally fall forward and get 1 yard.
Yeah. You're not going to have, so much of being able to force Thad back as much as you can Parrish.
Right.
I mean, that extra 50 pounds makes a difference.